pay what it takes. City of dreams, city of...
Hey everybody, it's your man's Arkane here. Again, just a few more days. I'm not going to start counting because it's going to drive us all crazy. But I was just checking to see what's new, and it seems there are a couple of interesting things about Cyberpunk today. A couple of things made me smile. A couple of things, I don't know. Let's get into it. And so, reported on Techradar, OnePlus is releasing the 8T Cyberpunk 2077 edition. Launched with striking design, they say. Wake up, samurai. We have a phone to buy. It looks interesting. It looks a little muted cyberpunk-wise. At the launch of the OnePlus 8T, the company teased that it had a special OnePlus 8T Cyberpunk 2077 edition on the way. And while it didn't share too many details of when the time of the phone would launch, limited edition, which is now only confirmed for China, has a very different look than the standard OnePlus 8T. Alright, well, it looks like they got some images of it here. Let's see. Alright, it looks alright. It has that old cyberpunk thing. It says 2077 on the back, cyberpunk here at the bottom. I'm guessing this is the case. It looks like this will be the case that holds it. Some green accent, little piping engraved, embossed or something like that. So alright. The front looks nice with the one dot there. That's pretty cool. Very minimalist. Only in China, as you can tell. It's alright. Okay, as for the specs, it's pretty much the same as the top version, standard OnePlus 8T. It features a 6.55 inch 1080 by 2400 AMOLED 120 Hz display with 402 pixels per inch. Now the camera is a 48 megapixel f1.7 main snapper with the optical image stabilization, plus a 16 megapixel 2.2 ultra wide frame camera, a 5 megapixel macro one, and a 2 megapixel monochrome one. Alright, so yeah, that's 3 cameras. Okay, and the battery is 4500 milliamp hour battery with a speedy 65 watt charging. Oh, okay. It's powered by the Snapdragon 865 chipset and has 12 gigabytes of RAM along with 256 gigabytes of UFS 3.1 storage, and runs Android 11 out of the box. At the China's 3,900 yen, that's around $600 or 465 pounds, 850 AU, and 4,500 rubles? Is that what RS is? Okay, I don't know. But the actual prices are different in different regions. Okay? And it goes on sale in China November 11th. Over on XDA-developers in the forums, I don't want to butcher this guy's name. This guy is the author of it. He put the story up there. OnePlus 8T has the 2077 Cyberpunk edition. Radical design. So it's stating the same price. Basically, it's the same story. They're coming up with an anticipated game. They talk about how it's delayed. One thing I noticed here, though, on XDA, they had more pictures as to what the phone looks like. We got this one here, and then we also have a profile look. Kind of see how big it'll be, and it's rounded, very soft to the touch, nice. Okay, so although the camera item on the Cyberpunk 2077 edition of the OnePlus 8T is significantly larger than the regular variant, it hasn't changed the camera placement. Instead, it's just extra real estate to offer bigger, larger camera island just occupied by the Cyberpunk branding. So, I mean, it's just design aesthetic, but I mean, it's all about looking the Cyberpunk stuff with your things, you know. So there's an unboxing video of it showing the cameras in detail. So it looks as though the stickers are embossed stickers, you know, and the Cyberpunk phone joins a lot of OnePlus phones, the Avenger branded one, the McLaren, the Star Wars one. I have the link to this article in the description. You go check them out. It appears this would be the box that it comes in, and these will be stickers. This is probably like a card that's in there. These are stickers. These stickers look to be embossed, like these are actual physical symbols embossed in some type of laminate on the sticker. So that's pretty cool. So this will be the phone itself, the case. This will be all that stuff will be all the little batteries and everything. It looks to be all right. So on the Verge, when you go into the link on there, there's a website for the phone. It's pretty cool. You can check it out. It's actually pretty nice. And we'll show it there. See how the mouse is a square and does all that business there. It's a Chinese website, as you can see. It is the OnePlus 8T Cyberpunk 2077 page. Not sure what to click on. It just seems as though you can rotate the phone, at least a little bit. And there are a few pictures here that you can scroll through. So yeah, if it comes to the States, I guess people will probably want to pick it up. There's a video of it. Let's give it a look. I'm guessing it's higher quality. Oh, it seems to be a video from China for the phone itself. Until the phone rings. Alright, it seems that was it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is the page for the OnePlus, the actual Chinese page. I'll attempt to put the description, in the link in the description. I'm not sure if I can put a Chinese website link in the description or not, so we'll see. But you can go check it out for yourself. If you can read Chinese, maybe you can see what all these things say. So this is it running with the Johnny Silverhand's band emblem on the background. Seems as though it doesn't change much of your OS, but this is definitely the Chinese version. As you can see, the text is in Chinese. There seems to be an unboxing video of it. I'll put the link in the description for the unboxing. Yeah, the original story, I guess, came from here, but it's a Chinese page and I can't read a word of it. All it really does, I guess, for anyone who doesn't read Chinese, it just shows. Well, there's this video of it. Wow. Let me stop it there. Holy crap, that's loud. Yeah, also reported on CNET by Shelby Brown. OnePlus 8T Cyberpunk 2077 smartphone looks like something straight out of the game. It kind of does. It's all right. Here she goes over the specs, which we've covered already. So yeah, it's everywhere. This is the news for the day. This is the phone, as well as a few other things we're gonna get into in just a second. Let's see that. As we see here reported by Forbes, the new Cyberpunk 2077 delay benefits one game more than others. They go on to say it opens it up for the launch of the Xbox Series S and X, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Next Gen Borderlands 3 patches and new trees and all that stuff. All those things were due to come out November 10th, as well as the Yakuza Last Dragon, Genshin's Impact 1.1 patch, PS5 launch, all the launch of the new consoles. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Demon's Souls, Godfall, the new Call of Duty Black Ops. And see, now that Cyberpunk has moved its date, it gave a lot more breathing room for other games. But see, there's something a little not so good about that for some people, while it's good for a lot of others. Here, I'll have the link in the description for this Forbes article, because this was written back on the 31st by Paul Tassi. He updated it today. Having updated the article, touching on the same points he did back in October 31st. But we see here that moving to December 10th is good news for all those games. It opened up on November 19th, but it made it bad for games Immortals Phoenix Rising, which comes out on December 3rd. It's a pretty widespread game coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S and Series X, PC, and Stadia. Instead of coming out weeks after Cyberpunk, it's not going to come out a week before it, which could be less breathing room, but it might end up sandwiched between, all those new consoles that came out and those new games that came out in November, and then everyone who's waiting on Cyberpunk and saving it for that. So then you think about Madden 21 and FIFA 21, which are coming out December 4th. And I have to agree with them. The people who play sports games, the hardcore people who play them, there's no game coming out unless it's some new, different, spectacular sports game that's going to take them away from buying their sports game. So if they're going to get Cyberpunk, they're going to get that, but they're still going to get their FIFA and they're still going to get their Madden. So that's not necessarily a big problem. But this game Medium, which comes out on the 10th, it's a bit strange. Now, they may want to change their date because they're coming out for the Xbox Series S and X. And, well, we know that there's a Cyberpunk exclusive console coming out. I don't know if there's a PlayStation exclusive coming out. But, yeah, it might be a good idea for the Medium to change their date now before it gets too late. It was also reported here on Eurogamer, the same thing. When Cdpr'S Red delayed Cyberpunk to December 10th, the Path of Exile developer Grinding Gears Games moved its action RPG next big expansion from 11th of December to January 21st. Now Rockfish Games has followed suit, delaying Space Looter shooter Everspace 2 early access launch from mid-December to January 2021 to avoid the behemoth that is Cyberpunk. Unfortunately, this is a major blow to any other game that is scheduled during that week. We know from our community that there's quite an audience overlapping between the two titles, and we decide to get out of the way and push back our release date to January. That is a very smart move. We are aware Everspace fans are unhappy by competing with arguably the most anticipated game in history. So I guess as a make good for moving the game, Rockfish is sending the pre-release keys to the closed beta access to all the eligible Kickstarter backers. Just a digital copy. On the 2nd, so they've already sent it out. This is so they'll be able to play the first 10 hours of the game a month early, which is pretty nice. In a Kickstarter update for the backers, Rockfish went into more detail. Let's get the cyber elephant out of the room right away, the developer said. The Cyberpunk 2077 release has just been pushed back to December 10th, which is a major blow to our planned Eververse 2 early access release in mid-December. Not only will every media outlet and content creator cover arguably the most anticipated AAA game in history throughout the entire holiday season, and not much else, to tell you the truth, except for maybe the election. We'll also know that there's quite a bit of audience overlap within our community and our team. So Rockfish consulted with the marketing and the PR partners, then finally made the decision to push the game back. Came across this contest on Hypebeast. Samsung is offering a chance at winning a one-off Cyberpunk 2077 QLED TV, as well as a copy of the game and Xbox Series X console. What? And it says right there in the top of this video, crack the code to win. Now, here's the crazy thing. I'm not too good at coding, and here you can read. I'll have a link in the description. Maybe you guys can crack the code and maybe hook me up. I don't know. I would love to have this TV. Here, let's go into what it says here. Ahead of Cyberpunk 2077 upcoming release in December, Samsung and Microsoft are now offering fans a chance to win a special one-off QLED TV decorated with the game's graphics, as well as a copy of the game and an Xbox Series X. The TV itself is fully capable of pushing the next-gen game console's performance limits, offering 4K resolution at 120 Hz. Pretty nice. So it says to join the contest, you'll have to head over to the event's official website and find a hidden registration form. Once you filled it out, Samsung will select a short list of 15 individuals and semifinalists who will have to create a 1-minute video explaining why they deserve to win the prize. From there, 5 finalists will be selected and will have to employ their coding and decoding skills in a game where the ultimate winner will take home all 3 prizes. For those interested in participating, you can head over to the contest official page and learn more. Unfortunately, the event is only open to residents of the United States. I'm not going to click on that. Let's go here to this official page here and see what this is. So it's a Samsung QLED. Has about us, incredible prizes. And so there's a hidden registration form somewhere on this site. I don't see anything to click on. I'm clicking, there's nothing to click. And I can drag stuff. I don't know, maybe it's hidden. So yeah, here's the picture of it from the front and from the back. That's what the TV is going to look like. That's the scale next to the Xbox Series X. And that seems to be it. So maybe you guys can go there, crack the code. I'll put a link to the contest thing where I found it at, and a link to this as well, but you can just click on it once you're there to take you here. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to get a new screen, and I don't have an Xbox Series X, and I have a PlayStation 4. I want to get a PlayStation 5. I don't know if I'll be able to afford one. Yeah, that's it. That's all the news we got. Tell me what you guys think about the OnePlus 8T phone. It looks all right. I'm preferable to the TV myself, and maybe a PlayStation 4 themed, Cyberpunk. But yeah. Other than that's it for today. Catch you guys later. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification, and we'll just keep doing it until the game comes out. And then when that comes out, we're gonna be doing lots of gameplay, my friends. Lots of gameplay. You guys be easy.